Wealth is something that almost everyone desires, but few people know how to obtain it. It requires a combination of chance, skill, and patience to become wealthy. To become wealthy, you must first establish yourself on a route that leads to a financially rewarding career. Getting rich isn't easy, but it is certainly doable with a little patience and wise decision-making. 1. Invest in the stock market. Invest in stocks, bonds, or other investment vehicles that will provide you with an annual return on investment sufficient to sustain you in retirement. For example, if you invest $1 million and receive a consistent 7% return, it equates to $70,000 a year, less inflation. Don't be swayed by day traders who claim it's simple to make a quick cash. Every day, buying and selling dozens of stocks is simply gambling. You can lose a lot of money if you make some terrible deals, which is really easy to do. It's not an excellent way to make money. Rather, learn to invest for the long term. Choose companies in passive funds with strong fundamentals and strong leadership in industries poised for future growth. Then let your stock sit for a while. Nothing should be done with it. Allow it to go through the ups and downs. If you invest correctly, you should do quite well in the long run. If you have a little amount of money to invest, index funds may be a decent alternative because they have low fees and can provide you with some relatively safe exposure to the stock market. 2. Put money aside for retirement. Continue to save. Fewer people appear to be saving adequately for retirement. Some people believe they will never be able to retire. Don't place your entire faith in Social Security. While it's likely that Social Security will continue to function for the next 20 years or so, certain data suggest that unless Congress drastically changes the system, either by boosting taxes or cutting payouts, Social Security will no longer exist in its current form. 3. Purchase real estate. Building wealth with relatively solid assets such as rental buildings or possible development land in a gradually increasing area is a good way to start. There are no guarantees, as with any investment. Many people, on the other hand, have done extremely well in real estate. These investments are anticipated to grow in value over time. 4. Invest in your time too. For example, if you enjoy having free time, you may set aside a few hours each day to do nothing. However, if you invested those few hours in becoming wealthy, you could work toward having 20 years of leisure time with early retirement. What are you willing to give up today in order to be wealthy later? Live like no one else today so you may live like no one else tomorrow. 5. Purchases that are likely to depreciate quickly should be avoided. Spending $50,000 on a car is commonly considered a waste since, regardless of how much work you put into it, it is unlikely to be worth half that much in 5 years. When you drive a new car off the lot, its value depreciates by roughly 20% minus 25% and continues to deteriorate each year you keep it. As a result, purchasing an automobile is a critical financial choice. 6. Maintain your wealth. It's difficult to become wealthy, but it's even more difficult to remain wealthy. The market will always have an impact on your wealth, and the market will have ups and downs. If you become too comfortable while times are good, you will rapidly find yourself back at square one when the market slumps. Don't spend the extra money if you obtain a promotion or a raise. Set it aside for when business is slow. 7. Don't waste money on frivolous purchases. Making a living is difficult enough, but it's difficult and hurtful when the things you spend your money on are financial black holes. Rethink where your money is going. Determine whether they are actually worth it. If you want to become wealthy, you generally don't want to spend very much money on the following items. Lottery tickets and casinos. Only a select few are successful. The rest of us go insane. Cigarettes, for example, are a vice. Heavy smokers can only watch their money burn. Do not burn your money. Keep printing your own money every month. Please give us a like and we will see you in the next video.